Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. Look, Tyson Fury. Great things are happening with Tyson Fury. Great things have been happening for Tyson Fury ever since he returned to the sport of boxing. But I want to keep this video short. I just want to throw something out there, right? Now, if you can shed light on this, please do. But Tyson Fury has decided to have, we know he says just about anything, right? But he's decided to commit to possibly 10 additional fights. Now, there are some people, and I'm going just off of some of the comments I've seen on Twitter and on some of the videos I posted, who feel like Tyson Fury he's just talking. There are other people who feel like Tyson Fury is just that dominant of a heavyweight fighter, that he's going to keep fighting because no one poses a real risk to him, and it's easy money. But I personally think Tyson Fury has to keep fighting, and it's not by his own choice. When I sit back and look at everything with Tyson Fury's success since coming back to the sport of boxing. Now, I've done a lot of research on this. It just makes me say to myself, right, when you have a man who has gone through what he's gone through, with all the alcoholism, drugs, weight gain, losing it, coming back, becoming a WBC heavyweight champion, taking out probably the most feared man in heavyweight boxing. Beautiful family, wife with some complications after giving birth to one of the kids. I think they had another one after that. Wife wanting him to retire. He said he was retired, but then he came and he goes on record and says, hey, without boxing, basically like he'll go crazy. So he's got to keep doing it because that's what he loves and what he enjoys. And I believe that. I got to be fair. I believe that. But I also believe with the kind of money that Tyson Fury's been making, especially what he's about to make out there in Saudi Arabia, you can't just walk away from the sport after getting through like a 1, 2, maybe a 3-fight deal and making over $200 million. You just don't walk away. Thank you, I'm out. That's not how that works. Because, in basic economics, no matter if you're talking micro, macro, they say there's no such thing as a free lunch. Everything costs something. My thing is, with Tyson Fury, what was the cost for him to get to the position he's in now, and especially to go through an Ngannou fight, sign a fight with Usyk already, guaranteed 2 big fights in Saudi, and a 3rd fight either in Saudi or Africa? What was the cost for those 3 fights? $200 million, right? What was the cost for that? Because he's getting paid handsomely, but there's got to be a return on the investment. And I think the return is for Tyson Fury to give 10 more fights to help grow the sport out there in the Middle East and in Africa. And I think that we're going to see some things happening. Now remember, this is just a conversation. I think we're going to see some things happening that some people are going to say, what the hell is going on here? See, most people who are watching these videos, they don't do their due diligence. They're not out here reading 40, 50 different articles where 90% of the articles are the same. But there's a 10% where these articles talk about something a little different from the other ones. And then you can go through and kind of fine tune that, and you can kind of sift through it and say, okay, this right here kind of makes sense, and this kind of ties into this, and wow, and that's what I've done when it comes to some of this stuff with Tyson Fury. And I can tell you right now, I personally feel the trainer switch, being over there with Bob Arum, just that working relationship with the guys out there in Saudi, and now him talking about not sailing off into the sunset after becoming, undisputed, about him talking about another 10 fights, makes you wonder what exactly has this man gotten himself involved with to where he's got to push for another 10 fights. Now, I initially was saying 10 years. It's 10 fights. But still, 10 fights. They say if he does 3 fights a year, that's still another. Tyson Fury's 33. Hey, look, Tyson Fury could be fighting until he's 40. Could be fighting until he's 40. And I have no doubt Tyson Fury is going to become a billionaire. But it all goes back to what I've been saying. It's not my words. Is there a little more to Tyson Fury hanging around the sport? Does it have anything to do with the commitment made between Tyson Fury and a certain somebody, where they guaranteed to get him to the top of the heavyweight division and make him rich beyond his imagination? Does that have anything to do with Tyson Fury not being able to walk away from the sport of boxing? And is it just him mentioning his mental health and what boxing does for him? Is that just the cover up? I don't know, but it makes for a good conversation, because there's so much more to this than we know. But anyway, y'all keep cool. I'm in the breeze.